God, I hate Sonya. Just finished season 2, episode 2 of Doc, and this is going to be our official debrief. So if you haven't watched it, save and come back for this later. Drink and settle in. Time for our official debrief. I'm really struggling with how easy it is to gaslight and emotionally manipulate Amy. Go from a season of everybody telling her how horrible she is and how hated she is to last week's moments of being like, well, we miss the person that you became. And now suddenly we're punishing her again for things that she has no memory of. Obviously, it doesn't take the pain of these experiences away, but if she doesn't remember it and you're still punishing her for it, then that is you being emotionally irresponsible. Absolutely hate that we're doing this with Jake and Amy right now. I feel like it's necessary. I don't love it, but I think if they are going to have an actual happy relationship at some point, it needs to be built from a place of true authenticity. She needs to have her memories and not be mourning the past or feeling comfortable in this weird dynamic, or for him to perceive himself as a safety blanket. If I was Michael's wife, I don't know what I would do. Part of me that would want the person that I love to have the place of understanding that he's only going to get with Amy. He knows what it's like to go through all of this and to lose a son. And she gives him the space to feel emotionally safe and expressing those needs and fears and things that with Nora, it would just kind of with Nora, it feels like she doesn't give him that emotional safety. But I also just feel like no matter what, they aren't a long term couple. Sonia Reeds is emotionally insecure to me, and I don't love that we're cracking the door to the relationship with Jake. Like, I feel like we need to do it and get it over with, and we don't need to do it at all because it's not something I really want to see. I still can't believe that somebody would have the audacity to tell another woman that she should leave her husband. That you know that you are somebody who has power in this person's life, and you feel as though it's your place to tell them to make this choice when they're dealing with such heavy grief. But it is starting to answer the questions for me of how long did they fight for this relationship versus when did they separate, and then how did it kind of play out from there. That being said, I really hope if we're going to do this whole memory game, we get to a point where we actually do a big chunk of them. Little snippets are easy, but I feel like having it push the story forward in a big way where you're really getting to see the version of this that you were previously unable to see would feel more satisfying, because otherwise it's going to feel like a faucet dripping after a while, and I think we're just going to be over it. I am grateful that we are getting to see healing in the female friendships. I need some part of Amy's life to feel easy or as though it's actually moving forward.